Hey guys, Sunny, sure some Heroes of the Storm action for you. 1 sec. My throat would clog right at the intro to a video. Anyway, this is a quick match video. We're going to be playing Stiches on this map. Given that we have a Bright Wing, I can build a little bit more damage, especially since we have an ETC. If we take a look at our teams, it's going to be Thrall, Stiches, Falstad, ETC, and Bright Wing versus Sergeant Hammer, Muradin, Zeratul, Uther, and Stiches. So we have on the other team, this is quick match in case you couldn't tell, but we do have fairly balanced teams, tank and support on both sides. Falstad moving to the bottom, so it looks like I will be alone up top. And that's okay. Stiches can hold his own for the most part, so it probably won't be much of an issue at that. I'm going to just hide behind the gate, play it really safe. My unicorn's sticking his head out, being like, what's going on out there? And he's probably going to want to retreat basically immediately. Bottom lane, we have some stuff going on already. Sergeant Hammer, I believe I saw Vala down there as well, and Uther and Zeratul, they're going all in on the bottom lane. Big fight happening. Looks like Muradin is moving down as well. So I'm just gonna, nope, looks like I am up here with Stiches. Gonna use Slam quite a bit, trying to get a little bit of that damage out. Thrall goes down for my team. Falstad goes down as well immediately. So not good news any way, shape, or form. Looks like the boss goes to, or not the boss, but the globe carrying one, the mage, that's what that would be called. And I'm winning the lane just ever so slightly against this infested Stiches. So we'll see how things end up shaping up. He is level 2, so I have to watch out. He will do slightly more damage. He is stepping back behind my slam damage every time I move forward. We'll see, that's something a little bit tricky. See, he's running back away from it there. So I'm just going to use it on the minions, try and win the lane, more so than anything else. There we go, now I'm facing him straight up, which is a little bit interesting. But with only Stiches up here, there's not much that they can do to really stop me. ETC there, picking up some experience for us. I'm going to move around, take the shrine. If only I could, well, Stiches does have a dash, so it's pretty easy for him to get through. Especially if he comes back and around, looks like ETC comes down. Stiches decides to come up, and I will slam him just a little bit. And he's once again trying to get me with that overkill, but it will not happen today. One more good slam. Give me some nice damage onto him and kill those last couple of minions right there. If I can just continue to damage him, just trying to get a little bit of harass here and there. Missed him that time. But I do want to try and get a little bit of my DPS going on these guys. So we're just trading back and forth here. I'm actually winning my lane quite handedly. So hopefully our ETC can take the dragon in the middle. Perfectly done by him. Bright Wing goes down on the bottom. Thrall goes down around and he decides to come to the top. All right, we're going to do this. They are stacking forward along the bottom, so they are building way ahead of us in terms of experience gain. We're going to do with my basic attacks creating this gas cloud, so I can spread it around slightly better. I will sometimes do slam, depending on how it's going at the moment. There's Zeratul coming in from behind, and he'll just blink out of there anytime he comes around, so it's not really worth it for us per se. And I want to use slam right here to push him back out and get that reveal going off, and he'll just blink anytime I can get a hook off. So probably not going to be worth it to do that to Zeratul anytime soon. Dragon Knight's moving back. He did run out of time, so now I'm going to stay in the top lane, try and get a little bit of experience. Leeching for my team. Thrall leeching from the bottom, doing a pretty good job. Killing those 2 towers got us almost back even into this. I think Zeratul, or there's Stiches, somewhere up there. So I'm going to be using Slam. I'm going to be using the stun ability at level 16 to prevent Stiches from doing a lot of that overkill, because once he has that, he actually does not have the ability to do a lot of damage once you take that away from him. And we're going to do a little bit more crowd control with my auto attacks. Thrall goes down one more time, and it is 5-1. So my team in desperate need of some kind of team fight. We do have the Dragon Knight first. So there's Stiches trying to push me back with the overkill. You can tell he's using it on me. And now he's actually getting desperate, using more and more of his abilities here in a fight to push this lane back. He definitely is getting understandable given the situation that we found ourselves in. And then he throws out the overkill. This is where I need the stun slam. Manages to get back. But, like I was saying, understandable that he's going to be much more aggressive in lane at this point. My team needs to just stop getting into these big team fights. Lane EXP, guys. Just play safe. So we need to stop getting into these big team fights because we keep losing them. And we just need to... We need to get even again in our fights, otherwise it's going to hurt really, really badly. There goes Sergeant Hammer down, and that is exactly what we need. Pulled off a kill, and that is going to go an extremely long way to making sure that we are more even with our opponents. So you can see Stiches using his abilities to try and clear the lane out. Totally expected, given where he is in this game. He does have this wall down, so he's gonna, like I was saying, he's definitely going to be a little bit more aggressive. There he's up there getting the shrine, but we have the bottom one, so I don't necessarily need it immediately. He does have that Odin ability. If I take a look over here, it'll probably be the Odin, almost guaranteed that it is. And I could try and hook him, I suppose, but it won't really be worth it. Brightwing up there, I'm going to try and stay within range to get his, to get that little bit of... Within range, shoot a little bit of help, and I'm going to go with Gorge now. And if Stiches comes around, come here, Stiches. Yep, gets him to dash out of there, actually. Bottom shrine is lost to us. Top we're holding fairly well. There's Brightwing using his abilities, firing off the... Yeah, I'm going to take out the back line here, firing off his little AoE ability. Going to take out that back line, and with that done, Stiches is having to use everything just to keep pressure off of his fort. If I can start eating down the ammo on those two, that would be absolutely huge. Big fight going down on the bottom lane. Zeratul goes down for my team. Stiches swinging around here. Yes, he is. Come here, Stiches. That'll just stop your overkill. So now he does use the Odin. That was almost guaranteed to be coming out. But looks like Falstad's here to help out. Thank you very much, Falstad. And we might be able to get a nice kill here on the Odin. Well, maybe not a kill on the Odin, but on Stiches himself, maybe. No, it uses the well. So Falstad getting up here, helping me out, was pretty huge. I'm trying to keep him prevent him from doing a lot of damage to our fort. It looks like he's coming back out. Not a lot of damage to our fort, but trying to prevent him from just pushing this lane, because I don't think he would leave. Looks like Brightwing goes down, and now I've got two Falstad back on his way up here. I'm going to mana up, because we are going to need it. And maybe if I can get Uther. Spit him out behind the gate, and Uther's basically dead. He's got nowhere to run. Right there, standing in the same exact spot over and over again during that, yeah, probably wasn't the best spot. Should have been moving around in the fountain, in the shrine there. That was the biggest thing that happened. He just stood still, and we are 8-5 now. Sergeant Hammer goes down. That's 8-6. Level 13's definitely even up now. So we're going to increase the size of Slam, trying to do a little bit of extra damage here and there. So there's Stiches trying to use his first aid once again, and we might actually have him here. There we go. Finally got Stiches down with a little bit of extra help from my team. Falstad flying on his way to the bottom. ETC in a good position to get the Dragon Knight. Actually, I'm going to go back up top, prevent anyone on the enemy team from taking the shrine, and it is going to be all Dragon Knight. Falstad saying jukes right there. All Dragon Knight for the blue team. Which, of course, I'm always the blue team, so there's that. I think he's coming up here because he sees this fort is low on... not necessarily low on... Well, yeah, it's low on ammo, and this tower's pretty much done. So there's the last of that, and just a few more ammo shots coming out here. I need to back up. Uther's trying to come in here and get his Divine Storm off. That's exactly what he's trying to do. Nice kick to get him out of there. And now we need to back it up. There's that Divine Storm, and no! Falstad goes down. Falstad saying nope. He knows exactly what happened there. I'm going to try and hook somebody. And with Uther here, unfortunately, that's not going to work out very well for us. All things considered, although we might get the kill with the... Oh! That was exactly what happened. The mosh pit. I did not realize that we had that ability as an option for us. Mosh pit comes down. Oh, ETC... Nope, now he's still going to go down. Now he has Sergeant Hammer hanging out here in the middle. Looks like Thrall and Brightwing have got that handled very well, so I'm going to help out with this top fort. Kill the last of the minions, and if we can get level 16, that'd be huge. So if we can body block Stiches out of the way, nope, not going to happen, but we can get the fort. One last fort here. Fire off a slam, and now we've got the stun on slam. Always an amazing choice to get the stun on the slam. Sergeant Hammer being super, super aggressive. ETC sees it, comes down and peels for me. Bottom, we have 3 up here at the top. Merc's moving across the bottom lane for my team. Absolutely beautiful. So 2 giants there, and we've taken down the bottom wall. Mid wall for our enemies is the only one that is still standing, so I might move and focus my efforts a little bit more on the mid lane. Try and help out with that. If we take a look at our damage, my hero damage is going to be fairly low, 15,000. That's actually not too low, all things considered. But my siege damage is fairly high. ETC's is just slightly higher than mine. So there's the stun slam. I did reveal that onto Zeratul. Rather unfortunate. If I could have avoided that, that would have been nice. So it looks like we have a bunch of we need to group up and get some team fight action going on here. I'm on the way, and they got a big fight going on right there. Zeratul, or not Zeratul, but trying to run in and get that nicely done there to kill Uther. Get out of my way so I can get into the action now. Oh, I was trying to get Sergeant Hammer with that hook. Falstad flying away. Little pissed off, or not pissed, but I don't think it's going on with the mosh pit. Zeratul is forced to dance. And if we can get Sergeant Hammer, I don't think we're going to be able to... No! Come on, we just need to kill the Odin before he gets behind the gate, and I can eat him. There we go. Stiches goes down to the slam at the last second. There we go. Enemy team completely dominated. Right there. 5 down. Top is being pushed pretty heavily. Let's move on the way to the top. Let's pick up the shrines while our enemies are still down. I'm going to move up here, try and stop this. We lost the gate, which is not something that I really, really want. Falstad's on his way to help with this. Brightwing blinking up to me, and I'm going to throw down a slam on everyone right there. And I do know that one of them is behind over here. I'm not sure who it is. It's probably Zeratul, given that they cannot see me, or I cannot see them. Big fight coming up in the middle. Dragon Knight's up for us. Falstad taking care of the rest of those. Unfortunately, we lost the Dragon Knight. Oh, Uther comes in with another storm, and if I can get in there and get the stun slam off, Zeratul should be blinking, or at least attempting to blink away here any second now. And he will interrupt this for the most part. So I'm going to see if I can get up there, and maybe I can grab somebody with a nice hook gorge combo. This is our 3rd Dragon Knight moving in. So there's Sergeant Hammer, Thrall, and Falstad are following me as well. Sergeant Hammer goes down, trying to use her boosters to get out of there. I'm going to apologize for not sticking her in that shock and awe. Didn't spit her out right. So did miss with that extra, or with that shock and awe, trying to get it on the gorge. Saying it's the first time he's tried that. And it looks like Zeratul's trying to blink away here. I'm going to put a slam down, kill that well so that they cannot use it in this fight. And I'm forcing the Avatar out of Murden. That's actually probably huge if we can get that kill off. Nope. Uther's going to save him, but at what cost? It ends up costing Uther his own life. Murden doesn't quite go down, and I need to back up. Whoa, yeah, I got super separated from the rest of my team. Sergeant Hammer gets kicked down. I believe that is my first death. Yep, 14-0, so there goes my untouchable streak at 15. We have reached level 20, so I'm going to get my blink. That would have saved me right there. majorly saved me. My team is moving down. Sergeant Hammer trying to move back a little bit. And if we take a look at our damage done, Thrall with 45,000 just completely raking it in. Healing much better for our Brightwing than their Uther. That's to be expected. But Murden with the jump here might be able to get Brightwing. No, ETC zones him fairly well. Thrall with the Sunder. And now Murden has to dance. Thrall should probably get out of there. He is self-healing super well. Gets the... This might be enough. With the blink, gets on the other side of Sergeant Hammer and takes her down. Brightwing blinking in to help out with this. Falstad flying across the map now. Looks like, Uther with the self-heal manages to keep himself up. And if we can run up here and do a little something about this. We get a nice shock and awe from there, finishing off Uther. Bottom keep is done. And we should be able to win the game here fairly easily and fairly quickly. Mid fort goes down right there. We do have a 4-level lead. Illidan is coming out to try and do something. Puts down the Void Prism. Actually brilliantly uses that Void Prism to prevent that from, or to prevent some of the damage going off there. He's going to blink out immediately, so if anybody who's splitting out, although nice throw by Falstad, make sure that Zeratul goes down on that fight. There goes Murden down right there too as well. We need Stiches. Okay, I'm not really sure what happened right there to my hook. It actually didn't come out. That was rather interesting. That was an amazing throw by Falstad with that hammer to make sure that Zeratul did not have time to blink away. I'm going to come back here, use this well. We are so far ahead in our positioning that probably not going to be using a well anytime soon for their, actually ever. There's that up. I could have decided to use this Merc camp. That would have, if I had attacked them before the dragon came up, I could have gotten it. But I felt it was more important to push behind the dragon. And there's Uther trying to get out of here. Dragon Knight going for it on the core. And Uther trying to use his Divine Storm. Doesn't actually get it off at a very good spot and goes down immediately. Nice hook right there. Sergeant Hammer way out of position. And kicks her up and right back down. Oh, jukes the hook. Pretty nicely done, Sergeant Hammer. Cannot juke forever, though. She will eventually die here. Or we'll just win the game because the core dies to the Dragon Knight. So we're going to throw out a GG right there. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. I know I certainly did. And I will see you later.